Hello my friends, this is Wolfgang with Tools for Ascension, and this time I will be sharing so-called mystical experiences. This is the stuff that normally is only shared among God brothers or in intimate circles, but these times pressing, a lot of rules have been broken regarding teaching the public, and so my inner guidance has been bugging me a long time to share these things that I have told very few people before. So you will be hearing a lot of far out stuff. It's not ghost stories, I think it's way beyond that. And please don't judge. Use me as a truth meter, as a sounding board, so to say. I think personally that listening to stories like this will raise the vibration. It will expand your awareness. And probably things like this have happened to you too, but you may not have seen the significance or just pushed it out of your subconscious, out of your conscious into your subconscious. And so I think if you're attracted to this, there will be some information that will be very useful for you. So enjoy. The following story is quite controversial. Though in essence it gives us a great insight into the higher realities. So I'm rebirthing, doing breathwork therapy with a yogic friend of mine. You know, I'm the one holding the space and he is the one breathing. And suddenly he starts talking in not tongues, but he starts channeling. So I'm trying to keep in focus on his problems and not start channeling as a evasive behavior. And he says, no, this is important. This is, and he named a very famous goddess that I was familiar with, and I will not say the name of that goddess because that would be maybe controversial, maybe offensive to some people. But anyhow, so this goddess, you know, started speaking through him and said that she once came to me in my youth when I really needed her, and she wanted me to know that it was her. And I was not sure what she was talking about, so I asked, could you be a little bit more specific than that? And she said, I came through a girl, and you know which girl it was. And yes, immediately, you know, I flashed into the very powerful experience I had in my teen years. At that time, I was very disgusted with life. I mean, I was living a wonderful middle-class life. And I was privileged. But I did not like the way the bourgeoisie was living. You know, the rat race, the compromises, the mediocrity. And on top of it, I was reading Sartre and Camus, the existentialist. You know, everything is useless, you just are waiting for death. You know, you are nothing, you're just a biological experience. So I was reading Camus and Sartre, existentialism. There is no value to your life. There is no purpose to your life. You're just waiting for death. You know, a very bleak, materialistic outlook on life. So, of course, I was also born, you know, to post-traumatic stress disorder parents that grew up in the Second World War. So there was a lot of pain in me, and so suicide was definitely an option for me. And at that time, I actually made a challenge to God to show himself and show me, you know, a happy time, or I might just kill myself. Right? I promised myself 2 years of focused research on how to live happily. And if I can't figure it out in that time, I might just kill myself, because I hadn't signed any contracts with anybody that I stay here in this physical body. You know, for me, I was just, hey, I'm here out of biological chance. You know, my awareness is just because the brain was created, and then here's my awareness. And when the brain isn't here anymore, I'm gone. Nothing there, no more suffering, no more pain. So I set God an ultimatum of 2 years, and as I found out, she came. And I'm not saying that this goddess was God. They're all aspects that we experience anyhow. Who can understand God in its greatness? The more you know, the more you know you don't know. We can talk about it another time. Anyhow, so I met a girl, and we made out, and we kissed, and through that kiss there came so much love into me. It just melted my heart, it opened my heart, it went through my whole body. It was a love that I've never experienced before. Even my mother that loved me and lived for me had never been able to produce this kind of quality of love, because, you know, the way their heart was wounded so much. But somehow, through this girl that I just met, this beautiful, this love, just that I've never experienced, just flowed through me. And that gave me hope. You know, so I said to myself, if that can be experienced, that makes it worthwhile. If that is there, I will look for that. But I did not know that it was this goddess coming through. That was a tantric experience, in a way. So, when we are open-hearted, and our high self is willing, and our vibration is high, and there's intimacy, I mean, trust, intimacy, our higher forces can work through us and do healings and marvelous things through us. So the more we open ourselves to the male or female aspects of our own high selves, of our own soul, the more of that divine love we can bring in ourselves. We do not necessarily need the goddesses or gods to come into us. Our own high self is very capable of doing this. I hope you will understand this in the right way. I hope you can learn from this. I'm saying this not to show off, but because I love you and I want to help. Namaste.